Good afternoon, YouTubers. This is the cleaned up exhaust can, and it's now time to go and put it all back together. Let's hope I can do that in the 15 minutes. So there's the cleaned up spark plug, the inspection port, the engine pipe. And just before we start, I began with 1.3 litres. There's still a bit over 300 mils in the can. Here's the dirty litre of that's what was causing the blockage inside the exhaust system. So, okay. Hope that will sit still while I do this, otherwise it's going to be a bit of a dag of a movie. Welcome to Aviation Gasket Cement. Paint this on the gasket of the inspection port fairly liberally. Sorry, the camera's dangling on the rubber bands. There's not much I can do about it except hold my head particularly still. This is a really fun angle. Try and keep you guys in the view. So this is why these particular Chinese manufactured engines, which I think are designed by a Canadian or an American, because all the dimensions, although they're manufactured in metric, they are the nearest metric equivalent of an even number imperial dimension. And what this means is that the engine runs in cubic feet of air per second or per minute. It doesn't run in even numbers of cubic metres of air or petrol, of air, either for cooling or for combustion. So I think it's been designed by a Norte Americano. That being the last bastion of the imperial measurement system. Get the camera bounce there, sorry about that. I've become a little bit practiced at this. I worked it out. This is about the 20th time I've done this. And as you can see, I'm using the tools supplied by the manufacturer. And it says in the owner's manual that every 150 hours you must do this. And generally, by the time your average suburban happy camper has racked up 150 hours on his generator, he's lost his manual, he can't find the toolkit, and he didn't really believe it when he read it the first time anyway. Why would you have to clean the exhaust of a generator? He doesn't have to clean his motor car's exhaust, and he doesn't want to have to clean his generator's exhaust. So when the generator will start and it'll run, but it can barely operate a light bulb, that's when old mate, okay, we got everything there, that's when old mate, right, 6 minutes to put that back together. decides his generator's rooted, and he throws it to the dump because he can't find his receipt, because they come with a 2-year warranty. I had one that fell to pieces after 3 months, gave me the shits. I didn't look at it for another 18 months. And I rang them up and said this thing wouldn't work, and I sent it back to them. It was only about 1 month before the warranty expired, but they gave me this one, and this one has been running for 3,900 hours, which is pretty good for a $160 generator. As you can see there, I've cleaned that exhaust port, and you can see the piston rings on the piston in the port. I've cleaned the engine pipe. Level best to maintain the alignment there, but sometimes life is a little bit like that. There it is. That gave the camera a good wig wag. Right, as you can see, this little heat shield had a pinhole in its welding, so I've put an aluminium strap on there, and it holds perfectly well. I keep remembering to alter my point of view. For the benefit of the camera. Damn, I meant to blow through that exhaust backwards to show you that it's clear. Well, you get that. Sometimes things go wrong. As you can see, the spark plug's nice and clean. And you see down in the hole, it looks pretty clean too. I did, oh, camera wobble when I leaned forward. Bad camera wobble when I lean forward. Come back down here and let it hang naturally. Right. Now. Flat empty. Here we have 1 litre of 50-to-1 two-stroke mix. Which I made up earlier on. Now before cleaning the exhaust, that would have been good for 2 hours at high throttle, rich mixture, wasting a lot of fuel. Since cleaning the exhaust, it's good for 3 hours. So that 1 litre of fuel which has gone in to cleaning it certainly pays for itself. Let the float bowl fill, and ideally, hopefully, this thing is going to start. It usually does. It doesn't bloody sound like it wants to. Oh, wouldn't you know it? It feels like we've got no sparklies. Can I find sparklies in a minute and a half? I think I may have to take the fuel tank off and remake all the electrical connections. Switches are on. No spark. Okay, catch you later.